Tokagun. What? Check 1, 2. What? Testing 1, 2, 3. What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What? As if I can't freaking count. Hi! I realized after I made my Twitter post that I never even said what game I was playing today. I was like, not on like the schedule, but I like, like you'll see on my Twitter, I just posted my live tweet and then I realized like after I pressed like post that I never even said it was off. I was just like, I'll finish the game today. It's so ominous. I was never like, I'm playing off the Forgotten Dream. Like, I just said, I'm playing the game. Hopefully I beat it today. Live now. I guess anyone who comes and joins will be surprised by what game it is. Whoopsie, knock, knock, knock. Not to be scary, I'm playing off. Hello, I'm playing off. I hope you guys all had a good night after we played The Last Nurse Joy. I had a very tiring morning. I had a hard time getting out of bed because I was so tired. But I was smart and I put my Celsiuses in the fridge for like the whole week. They're all in the fridge. So every morning I roll out of bed and I just immediately grab my little can. And I just like, I'm like, gulp, 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 and then it's gone. And then I pray that it will be enough caffeine to get me through the day. But, I mean, I guess I can always make more. I just don't know if I should have more. You fell asleep before we finished? That's okay. I know that for people who don't live in the PDT time zone, that it's kind of late. Because then it's basically like, what, 3 a.m. for you? Which is like, whoopsie. But I mean, I stay up that late anyway, so it don't really matter. I went to sleep a little early last night. I didn't work on as much stuff as I wanted to, but that's a-okay, because I'm gonna do that tonight, and then also tomorrow. If you didn't know, after I did my announcement stream last night, that, after today, I won't be streaming again until next week, Wednesday. And I think next week, Wednesday, I'm playing Pokemon Reborn again with Lemmy. And then on Thursday, I don't know. Friday, I don't know. But I'll be streaming on Wednesday with Lemmy next week. We'll be playing Reborn again. What I expected, but it was cool. Yeah, I found out about it from a YouTube video that just popped in my feed. It was like Pokemon, but if you were Nurse Joy, and I was like, ooh, and I clicked on it. And I forget which person made the video, but they like described the game. And then I was like, yes. And then I was like, I can't watch the rest of this because I want to play it. So now I can go back to that person's video and watch the rest of the video so that I know what their experience was like playing the game. Because that's normally what I do. If I find a video on my feed that has like a game that I've never seen before and it interests me, then I click on it and then I wait for them to describe like the generalized like idea of the game, and if I think it's cool, then I click off the video. So that I can actually play it myself. But I liked the concept. I wish I had figured out how to use the X-ray mechanic earlier. I wonder how you actually get like really good stars on the first ones. Because I feel like, other than the city, that was kind of our fault. I mean, like, but like, how would I amputate it? Like, do I just put like peroxide on the tail and then wrap it in gauze and put a cone and give you some painkillers, like, you know? I feel like the Pikachu one we did really well, but then they were like, you get 1 star, and I was like, I guess not then. I guess freaking not, but you know, it's okay. I think we did pretty well. I think it was crazy that we did really well on the detective part. It makes me want to play a detective game, you know? You give that later, give more options. Really interesting. I kind of like, I like want to be able, like, I want to like, It makes me want to play like Danganronpa or like Ace Attorney, but I feel like those games are too long to play on stream. They're like really long. Every time I see someone play Danganronpa or Ace Attorney, it takes them like 27 streams to finish it. Oh, stay in observation? Interesting. I didn't even know that was an option. I'm stupid. Ace Attorney is peak. Ace Attorney is peak, but it's also like a 20 stream game. Because I don't know if I can just play... Because the thing is, like, once you commit, you have to, like... I mean, I guess you don't have to, but normally you'd have to commit to playing it, like, every week if you want to get it done within a reasonable amount of time per the year, you know? Per the year. Like, I don't know when we'll finish Reborn, Lemmy and I. I feel like that game is super long. Like, yeah, we unlocked getting, like, unlimited XP candy, but, like... Still, that game is so hard. It's like, I feel like we'll finish it maybe like in December or something at the rate we're going, you know? Like, you can't do too many long-term games on your channel. Then you would have every slot would have to be like that. You know? But it was really complicated. It has a lot of content, and I don't really know, it's like... The content to me isn't what makes it, like, I guess the content is what makes it interesting for me. I think the battling in it kind of kills me a little bit inside because I'm not really good at Pokemon. So, I don't really understand how to make the battles go faster. Because we do the battles on 2x speed, you know? But it's like, we'll be stuck on a battle for like, what? Like... half an hour to an hour sometimes, and I'm like, what if I disappeared off the face of the planet? What if I disappear off the face of the planet? Like that Tangrowth? Oh my god. The fact that you have to do more than one of against the Tangrowths makes me want to die. Makes me want to die in Minecraft. You know, and like the map for that, like, that map for that forest area, I was like, I'm gonna rip my hair out. I really will. I'll rip my hair out. I will. Not that I think that Pokemon needs to be the way it is now, where it's like Pokemon kind of like made itself like super easy now, you know, like with the like Pokemon now they have like you can see your type, whether your move is effective or not, like they tell you in like the selection of the moves area, and like it tells you basically like the type of Pokemon that the Pokemon is. So yeah, like current Pokemon kind of holds your hand, you know, but like I feel like Reborn doesn't like my way that I like to play Pokemon, which is like brute strength. Like when I play Pokemon normally I play it in a very like I play it in a very an ooga booga, you know? I feel like I play very ooga booga, like I like press attack, go, power, pow pow pow, destruction, death, you know? And I feel like Reborn is very like thinking cap. Put on your thinking cap. Think about it. What can you do to boost your attack so that your attack go big boom, you know? How do you use your status field to your advantage to make everything better? And it's like, but can't somebody just hold my hand? So I think we only have like what? Isn't Pathfinder like Divinity Original Sin? I like Divinity. Isn't Divinity like Pathfinder? I like, so like but way more math. I don't do math. I do like a Divinity though. I wish I could play Divinity on stream. Divinity isn't the best stream game though. Divinity Original Sin 2. I love Divinity Original Sin 2. What's it called? The like problem with Divinity Original Sin 2, I feel like, is that first of all, it's like fully voiced. So I've only ever played on the Switch. I don't know if like on PC I can turn off the voice acting. But it's also like really long. But I really like Divinity Original Sin 2. I think that game is super pog. Like, especially, I haven't finished it ever, because every run I've started has been with a friend who eventually we don't have the time to meet up and then actually finish the game, and then it's like, well, only us want to play. Well, fortunately for D&D people, D&D is very popular. I'm not into D&D, but I know a lot of people who are into D&D. I'm not really into, like, I know that sounds weird coming from me, because, like, I do a lot of roleplay streams, but I don't really like playing D&D because it feels too stressful to me. Because, like, you know, if I'm role-playing, then it's like, it's only on me. Like, I'm the only one responsible for what happens during the roleplay. Like, I can choose to be like, nah, the direction it's going is stupid, let's change the topic, let's do something else, you know? But when you're, like, doing D&D, it's like, it's not in your control. And, like, you don't get to, like other people can impact what's happening, and, like, I don't get to make all the decisions. Like, what if someone makes a decision that kills my pet? Or something, you know? Like, what if I have, like, a riding horse, and my riding horse, they're like, roll for perception. And then it tells me that the cliff is only a little bit deep because I roll a 1, and I think, oh, the cliff's only a little deep, that means I can make the jump with my steed. And so I make the jump, and then because my perception check was so low, it was actually a deep gorge, and my steed and I jump off the edge, and it tumbles to the ground. And upon impact, I roll for whatever it's called for impact, and then I roll, and then I roll low, and on the impact, my steed dies, and I land on top of its dead corpse. You know? Like, that could happen if I played D&D. Really specific? I know. That was what came to my head. I've never played, like, full-on D&D before. I've played, I had a friend who played, I was invited to her D&D campaign, and it was, like, not fully D&D. It was one of those, like, I guess it's just an RPG tabletop game, you know? Or isn't it called, like, it's like tabletop RPG? But it was, like, it didn't have a lot of combat because, it was, like, a very simple variation, so it was mostly, like, roleplay element with, like, rolling for, the ability to, like, win certain things of, like, talking to people and, like, making decisions, but it didn't really have, like, a battle element, which I was thankful for, because I don't really care that much about battling. I think you'll notice when I play a video game, I think my least favorite thing is battle. I always wanted to try D&D. I know a lot of people I know actually really either have played D&D or want to play D&D. But I always felt like when I was playing that one TTRPG with my friends, that, like, I felt like I wanted to do all of these things, and I would try to get them to happen, but no one really wanted to go along with me, and everyone kind of was really headstrong, and I kind of ended up just being, like, along for the ride. And it made me feel like, I was like, well, I feel like there's no reason for me to speak, because it feels like everything I say is told to be too complicated or not good enough and stuff, you know? Like, I was like a rabbit character, and I'd be like, they'd be like, oh, they can hear footsteps coming, XYZ, and I'd be like, well, can I burrow and get us out? And they'd be like, well, that's silly, because it would take too long to burrow, and I'd be like, oh. Okay. Or they'd be like, we need to get out in the holes on the top of this, like, roof area, and I'd be like, well, can I bounce against the wall to get to the top? And they'd be like, well, I don't think a rabbit can jump that high. And I'd be like, oh. Okay. Like, I would try to come up with, like, creative solutions that would be helpful, and then they'd always be like, I don't know about that. And I'd be like, oh, sorry, accident. Sorry that I'm an idiot. Because we were like playing a version of some sort of TTRPG where like everyone was an animal. So like I was a rabbit. Two of my friends were mole siblings. One of them was like a crow. One of them was like a crow that didn't like to fly, and then one of them was like another one. I forget what the other animal was. But I was always like, oh, I guess my idea is stupid. And I was like, well, this isn't very fun now, because I'm not really, like, able to do anything. You know? Because I would be like, all of my ideas are not good enough, or they're too crazy, or they don't work for what your version is. Which is fine, you know, like, I guess as a DM it's your story or something. But I was always like, so what's the point of playing if I can't do anything cool, and all I can do is follow other people? Isn't the whole point of D&D so that you can do cool things? Like, things that you can't do in everyday life? Like, why would I want to play as an actual just rabbit with no extra super cool skills? Like, I had when we were picking out skills, there was, like, skill that I was like, oh, this would be a fun skill where I could, like, like, one of the skills that nobody seemed to want, but I was like, oh, that would be a really cool skill, was a skill where you could talk to objects. Right? And so, there was, like, a part of this, like, campaign we were on where I was, like, we were trying to, like, get information on someone who had just done, like, a super secret meeting in a room. And I was like, well, can I ask the painting if it saw anything or heard anything? And they were like, well, the painting's not alive. And I was like, yeah, but my skill is talk to objects. Can I not talk to the object? They were like, the object has no way of communicating with you. I was like, oh, okay. Like, what about the radio player? They're like, well, the radio can't see, and it wasn't recording anything. I was like, okay. So, like, what is the point of having a skill called talk to objects? If I actually can't communicate with any object, and the object cannot communicate with me, then what's the point of the skill existing? And then I was able to communicate with one object in the end, and it was like a family heirloom, you know? I had a family heirloom that was a deceased family member's paw, and I, like, was able to communicate with this paw. So I thought, oh, finally, this skill's gonna come in handy. And I talked to my dead grandparent through the paw, and the dead grandparent is, like, super secretive for some reason and doesn't really tell me anything. And I'm like, so what is the point of having my dead grandfather's paw that I wear if it doesn't give me good advice, it doesn't say anything of sustenance, and I'm using my skill to do this? Then it's like, why did I use my magia points for something that does absolutely nothing? Yeah, like, it would be cool if I could touch things and learn the history of it, but it was more like a talk to object thing. I was like, I don't know, it was weird. Like, I thought that the skill would end up coming in handy because, like, it seems fun, you know? Like, it seems like a fun ability to be able to talk to an object. Where it's like, you know, you can, like, go on a mission, and then, like, when someone needs, like, help or something, like, you can be like, well, like, ask the table, what did it hear during the conversation? It doesn't have to have a lot of things to say, just, like, the implication of what the general vibe was. You know? Like, can I ask a rock what stood on it, or how heavy they felt something was standing on it, you know? Like, that seems useful, so I can tell, like, the size of something. Because that was, like, one of my, like, 2 only skills. I had that, I had speed running, and I had, like... I had speed running, and I had, I believe I had, like... what was it? Oh, and I had a high jump, but my high jump wasn't high enough to jump out of a building, I guess. Because I think the only time my skills ever came in handy was when I ran to chase a character, but then at that point, she was like, but you're running, she was like, you're running next to it, but you're not close enough to have a conversation with it, and they're ignoring you. They can tell you're there. And I was like, so what's the point of me following this person? I'm like, okay, well, I guess I don't need to play this. And it always took super long. I was like, I'm not getting anything out of this experience, and it also takes like 4 hours to do a session. But then, thankfully, in the end, the campaign sort of fell apart. And I was like, oh my god. Finally, I get my day back. Because I didn't want to like, what do you call it? Actually do full-on battle. So like, ideally, it was like a perfect TTRPG for me where I could like, mostly just roleplay, have a couple of cool skills, and that would be it, you know? But, nah, what can you do? It's like, I was like, this is a sign that I should just not play D&D. Or like any sort of TTRPG. I was like, this is a sign that I don't know if my mind was made for this sort of thing. It's like, I was like, well, I guess like, they don't really want you to use your skills creatively. They just want you to use your skills the way that skills work. But in my head, it's like, what's the fun in that? I don't want to only, like, I don't feel like my brain works the way that, like, a traditional Pokemon battler would be, you know? Like, I'm using Pokemon as a metaphor, you know? Like, I don't think my brain works the way a traditional battler would work. I think if I was playing Pokemon in Pokemon World, I'd be, like, a contest coordinator. Because I don't find it fun to just do it the way that it is. Like, I would rather do something like have Piplup use bubble while spinning to make a bubble tornado, you know? I would rather have my Sylveon do cute charm while jumping through a dazzling gleam so that it's like she's cute but has sparkles around her, you know, for her appeal, rather than just use cute charm and then use dazzling gleam next against the next Pokemon, you know? Like, it just seems more fun that way. Anyway, what did I do? Oh! Today I learned how to eat a crawfish. So, this weekend, my friends invited me, the friends who normally invite me to go to Hot Pot, we're going to a seafood boil. I'm going to a seafood boil for the first time. And I got really nervous because I've never went to a seafood boil before. So, I looked online how to eat a crawfish. Yeah, but I mean, like, we're probably gonna get crawfish, because that's kind of what you do at a seafood boil, right? It's like, you get crawfish, crab, mussels, snow crab. But it's like, the four of us are gonna go to a seafood boil, and it's the first time all of us have ever gone, so I think it's important to try the crawfish so that, like, you can say you did it, right? Because that's, like, an integral part of the seafood boil experience. But I'm excited to try it. And I was looking up... Yeah, because normally it's, like, everything is about crawfish. It's, like, that's, like, the main thing that you do for seafood boil. But I looked it up because I got nervous. I didn't want to seem like I didn't want to seem like someone who didn't know how to do it, you know? With a mini hammer? No, I don't know what you eat with a mini hammer. I know that for crab claws they have like a thing where you like hit it and it pops the crab open, but from what I saw online for crawfish, you grab the back and the front and you twist it, and then you grab the middle part of the tail and you pull it slowly and it takes the poop track out, and then you crack the bottom part of the tail again and then you can pull out the meat. It's a very small amount of meat. And apparently you can also eat crawfish claw. There's like still a little bit of meat in there, and then you suck on the head. And then I watched a video on someone eating a Dungeness crab. I don't know if we'll get a Dungeness crab, but I watched the video anyway. It was so crazy watching a person rip off the top of a head of a crab. I didn't know that, like, by the end it was 100% crawfish. I didn't know, like, you could just, like, tear the head off of a crab like that. I also watched someone deactivate a lobster today. It just showed up on my feed, I think, because I was watching the crawfish videos. It's one of those things I'd like to try. Yeah, it's been all over TikTok recently. That's why my friends wanted to go. They were like, Toka, we've seen so many videos of crawfish and like seafood boils on our feeds, so we have to go to a seafood boil. And I was like, well, I've never been one. I'll be so honest, it's kind of a drive. The only place is kind of a drive, but I mean, it's worth it in my opinion, you know, to hang out with your friends. It's like an event, you know, you're making an event of it. Like, it's farther than I normally would want to drive to go to get food, but I mean, if it's with friends, I don't really see it as a problem. I mean, I can't even drive, so I don't know why I would say, like, it's farther than I would drive. I can't drive. It's farther than I would bus to like, to go, you know? Yeah! It's one of those things where it's like, the first time I tried, another first time food thing I did was like, I had, I mean, I've had hot pot before, but like a couple years ago when I did hot pot for the first time, it was with friends, and that was like, that was such a top tier experience for me. And so, and like a yakitori, or not yakiniku as well. I think I did my first like yakitori experience like last year. That was really good. That was super expensive. Hi, Conclaver, hi, welcome. The yakitori, like the chicken on a stick sort of thing. Like, I went to one of those restaurants like last year with a couple of friends. We like, first of all, took forever to get there. Second of all, the parking was insane. Like, it was so hard to get parking. And then like, God, like the price per stick at this, like, yeah, not yakiniku. The price per stick at this yakiniku place we went to, oh my goodness, I like didn't really eat. I was like, this is so expensive! Because online, when I was looking up like yakiniku places, it was normally like, this would be the price per like 3 sticks. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I can get a couple of sticks per order. And so I went, and it wasn't a couple of sticks, it was per stick. I was like, that's a lot of money per stick. That's not even a lot of food. And the place didn't even have rice. I was like, what do you eat? What do you, oh no, it's okay, yakitori. It was yakitori. Because yakiniku, I've had good yakiniku. This yakitori place didn't have any rice. They had like, what do you call it, the mochi. They had like the potato mochi, so you know, like you could eat potato mochi. Like, I mean, I know tori is bird and meat, niku is meat, but it wasn't a place where you cook it yourself. It was a place where like they cook it for you and then they bring it to you. What do you call it, that experience specifically? It wasn't a grill place. It was the, yeah, yakitori where they cook it for you. So I went to this place, right? And it didn't have, had none rice, had no noodles. It was like, okay, so what do you eat this this egregious amount of presumably meat that you're eating together? So it's like, you just ordered per skewer. There was no rice, no noodles, and there was only potato mochi, the yakitori, like as in chicken stick. They also had like meat sticks. They also had like veggie sticks. But it was all like $3 to $4 a pop. I was like, $3 to $4 a pop? I should just go to Hot Pot. I was like, guys, we should leave. And they're like, no, we have to try it. I was like, I mean, I guess so, huh? It was so expensive. I was like, my wallet is crying and I'm not even full. To me, that's like the most offensive experience, is when you go and you pay a bunch of money and you're not even full when you leave. You know? Like, that's when I feel the most sad when I've gone out to eat, is if I pay a shit ton of money and I'm not even full when I leave. It's like, what was the point? What was the point? I could have stayed at home. You're unsatisfied. Yeah, I'm like unsatisfied. It's not even that good. And the chicken was so dry. I was like, what is the point of being here? I could have gone to freaking McDonald's and I would have been happier. I'll be so honest. I could have been at McDonald's. And I don't even really like McDonald's, but I would have had more food. Because I only ended up ordering like 2 sticks of chicken, different parts of chicken. I ordered like 1 stick of chicken thigh, 1 stick of regular chicken, 1 stick of like meat. And then I had 1 stick of the potato mochi. So I needed some sort of starch. I can't just eat meat. I don't know how people do that. I'm not able to like just eat meat. Like I need to have a starch or a vegetable of some kind to eat with the meat. Otherwise my body feels weird. I don't know what it is. Like when I'm at hot pot, or I guess yakiniku with the grilling stuff, like I don't start eating the meat until I've either cooked some vegetables or they give me the rice. Because I need to have, the bite has to have both, you know? Otherwise I feel unbalanced. I will say I prefer, comparatively between yakiniku between like yakiniku and hot pot, I do prefer hot pot. Even though I like enjoy cooking on the grill and yakiniku more, the fact that it takes so much longer to cook on the grill than it does to cook the hot pot meat is egregious to me. The time it takes to grill a good zucchini on a grill versus like throwing some like cabbage in the pot is crazy to me. Plus I don't like how the grill gets so dirty that you have to have them switch it out because then you have to wait for it to heat up again. And then you're like, no, the grill has to reheat. But I do enjoy cooking it on the grill. It's really fun. Yeah, meat flavors the rice. Yeah, I don't like when I go to a restaurant and there's no rice. I will say that. I feel secure knowing that there's rice at restaurants when I go to it, you know? The rice makes me feel very secure. Ooh, own hot pot setup. That's so cool. When I was younger, my parents used to have a shabu shabu setup that we had at our house. But I still don't really understand the difference between shabu shabu and hot pot. Is it just like the type of soup? I don't really understand. I really enjoyed shabu shabu that my family would make though when I was a kid. I like shabu shabu. I also learned how to make sukiyaki when I grew up. We didn't have sukiyaki growing up, but I also like sukiyaki. I will say the way that the meat gets kind of caramelized in sukiyaki makes me very, very happy. The onions too. Though I don't make sukiyaki the way that you like should with like the little the setup at the table where you can go and eat from the pot, like, because I don't have one of those. So I make it all on the stove. I cook everything and then I eat it. Yeah, it's very good. I do wish, one of the things I like have always wanted to try, because we don't have it in because we don't have it in like America, right? Is like in Japan you can just eat raw egg. You know, like you can like put the raw egg on top of your meat and mix it into your meat and rice and then just eat it, and it's like safe because the eggs are safe to eat. I've always wanted to do that, but there's not really eggs that you can do it here, you know? So it's like I've always wanted to do that, you know? Because I think that's just so cool, the ability to just like what do you call it? Like just eat a raw egg. That's so cool. Because like you can technically, like, you know, you can have runny eggs, right? But like it's not the same experience as like having just like the raw egg and being able to safely eat that. Like if I ever go back to Japan, I want to like try eating something with a raw egg so that I can say I did it, you know? And like know what it tastes like. Because I see all these videos of people eating raw eggs on my timeline. Because I watch a lot of videos of people eating. I love watching eating ASMR. There's this one girl that I watched do eating ASMR. Oh my god. She did this video where she just ate a mountain of rice with like freaking raw eggs. I was so jealous. I was like, oh, that looks so good. That looks like super cool too. Cause like she would just like slurp the raw egg into her mouth. I was like, wow. That's cool. Yeah, just eggs and rice. Well, she had abadiki sausage on the side, but it wasn't like the main part of the dish, you know? Cause like she's also done one where it was like a mountain of rice with the raw eggs and then the gigantic sausages. But I was like, that is so cool. The ability that your eggs are safe enough to eat like that. I think I would try that in America and get salmonella. You know? I would try that in America and I would get a stomachache. Yeah, maybe if I did it all the time. Isn't there like a drink? Like an alcoholic drink? Where you can like... Part of it is like drinking a raw egg. I forget what that one is called. Isn't there one like that? I don't understand how you have raw egg white in like certain drinks. Like, what does it add? The egg white is like the least flavorful part of the egg. What does it add? But why though? What makes a whisked raw egg white good? I say that like it's crazy, but like when I was younger, I only liked egg whites. Like my Tokuma would make me scrambled eggs as a kid, and it would be only egg white. But like, and I would eat that with shoyu over rice. But like, when I got older, I was like, actually, I like the egg yolk and I hate the whites. Isn't raw egg super unhealthy? I don't think it is. I think it's for texture. Why do people put raw egg white in alcohol? To create a rich, silky texture and foamy head, as well as to balance out strong flavors and improve the overall mouthfeel. Oh, it's for foam and to make it feel better in your mouth, I guess? Doesn't it give you E. coli if it's not a good egg? If it's not, isn't it called like pasteurization? What makes raw eggs dangerous? Or let's look at what makes it safe in Japan. Okay. Why can you eat... Why is this Japan egg safe? Processing. Many raw eggs in Japan are pasteurized, which kills harmful bacteria like salmonella without cooking the egg. So it's just that they clean their eggs better? So does that mean that if you like... How do you pasteurize an egg? How do you pasteurize eggs without cooking them? Okay. Pasteurize eggs without cooking them. Heat them in a water bath at a temperature of 140 Fahrenheit or 60 Celsius for a specific time, 3 to 5 minutes, to kill bacteria without cooking the eggs. Oh. So, does that mean they just put eggs in a hot bath and then they put them into the little cartons in Japan and then they sell them? Bleached shells? Oh yeah! We have like weirdly, we like have the... It's so weird because, okay, so when a couple years ago, my friend was house sitting and she invited me over to house sit with her because the house that she was house sitting was like huge. So we hung out and they also had like a movie screen. So we watched The Princess Bride. But there was this family that she was like house sitting for had chickens in the backyard, and so like I got to help her like feed the chickens and everything, which was really fun. And we like let them out, and like we had to like shepherd them back into the chicken coop at the end of the night. But what was so interesting was they had the eggs of this chickens just sitting on the counter. And I was like, can eggs just sit? And she was like, what, do you think when the chickens lay the eggs that they like keep them cold? Obviously they can just sit by themselves. And I was like, I'm an idiot. But like, egg can just sit. I was like, that's crazy. Like, why do we remove the outer cuticle? Why do we do that when we sell them at the store? Why? What's the point of doing that? Is there like a reason we do that? Like, I don't understand. And then when like I felt the shell and stuff, it was like so smooth. And like when I cooked eggs in the morning with those eggs from the chickens, it was so tasty. Why does America take outer cuticle off egg? In the US, eggs are watched, which removes the natural protective cuticle, thin foamy layer that prevents bacteria from entering the egg. What? Wait, why do we wash the natural protective cuticle that prevents bacteria from entering the eggs? For why? If that helps. But if it why do we do that? Washing eggs with natural coating protect. I don't know. Nothing doesn't home to have an egg. Liquid or powder. Both medical growth and twisting. Wash, therefore, sometimes why? Okay, this quarter thread is not helping me right now. Can they be more specific? I don't understand doing that because I think that regular egg look fine. You know? It's just I prefer to eat brown eggs. I don't like to eat the white ones. So I always buy brown eggs. It's because my family growing up always bought brown eggs. So like now when I go to the store, my roommate prefers white eggs and she swears that they taste different. I don't think they do. I think aren't they supposed to taste the exact same? I just feel safer eating the brown ones because that's what my family always ate. They just taste like egg after I cook it. Just some eggs taste better, you know? Some eggs do taste better. The quality can be tasted sometimes. All about the blue eggs. What makes an egg blue? I've had blue eggs before, but it was because my friend brought me some blue eggs to try because I said I had never had them before. Reduce work after the fact. Oh. Why don't we just reduce risk during the fact? I don't get it. I'm a huge egg eater. I love eggs. They're like my favorite thing to have in the morning. But if I eat them too much, then I get the egg ick, and that stops me from eating eggs for about 2 weeks. So I have to keep a strong frick. What is the words? I have to keep like I have to schedule out when I eat certain things because otherwise I get the egg ick. You know? Like I'll eat eggs for breakfast for like 3 days and then I have like with like toast, and then I'll have like 2 days where I have overnight oats, or before I had overnight oats I'll have like natto toast or something. But then like, oh my god, Aimee! Hi! Welcome! Hi, Imi! Welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Imi! Hi! Do you have an egg preference? We're talking about eggs. We're talking about eggs. How was your stream? What were you doing? Let me give you a wrench. You like runny eggs? Yeah, I love a runny yolk. Everyone has an egg preference. Some people like all types of eggs. The doctor. Doctor. Can you imagine? Doctor. Doctor. But like, I'm happy. I hope you played Phasmo. I've heard a lot of good things about Phasmo. I can't play it because it's 3D, but I've heard a lot of really, really good things about it. But if you guys don't know, Aimi, I think you're like a plague doctor, right? You have the plague doctor mask. You have plague doctor mask. But she plays a lot of Sonic, and she does like Sonic covers, which are really cool. If you like Sonic and you like Sonic covers, you should check out Aimi's Sonic covers. I like didn't even know that Sonic had songs until you did your first cover that I saw of the Sonic covers. I was like, I didn't know Sonic had its own songs. Ultimate Shadow fan? Oh my god. You know, I mean, if you like Shadow the Hedgehog a lot, you should talk to my gen mates. Rena and Perry are like huge Sonic fans. They love Shadow. They love Shadow the Hedgehog. Hedgehog? Shadow the Hedgehog? Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic's the Hedgehog. I don't know what Shadow is. Rena has this form of herself that she recolored called Shadow. She's a Shadow. We love Sonic. I've never played a Sonic game. I actually asked the girls if I should play Sonic, and they were like, Toka, I think Sonic might be a little too hard for you. And I was like, you know what? Fair. Fair. I find Kirby hard, so I would probably find Sonic really hard. But thank you so much, Aimi, for sharing your community with me, and I hope you had a lot of fun with Phasmo. If I can play it, anyone can. Well, if you're good enough to play Phasmophobia, I assume that means you're pretty good at playing game in general. I am how do you word it? I'm stupid. I'm a baby and I died. What the frickety? That's okay, dying is a part of gaming, isn't it? You have to die a little bit. It's a part of it. It's part of it. You gotta die a little bit in game. Otherwise, if you don't die enough in game, then I feel like game get boring. It's not about just winning. Or that's what people say to me. I don't play games a lot where dying is important, except for Fear and Hunger. That's true. Part of being a gamer is the persistence. I like don't have it. I my favorite thing is when I stream a game, and then I get to a certain point where I'm like, what if I just rage quitted the stream right now? In my head I never think I should rage quit the game. I always think I should rage quit the stream right now. I'm gonna quit the stream right now. No stream. Game over. Quit stream, not game. But oh yes, I always forget to do this. This is when Senbei bonks me on the head and then reminds me I should introduce myself when people raid me because I never do that. This is really cringe. Pretend you didn't hear me introduce myself, okay? It's really cringe when I do it, okay? Here's my cringe introduction. Straightens my sweater, slicks back my hair, polishes my horns, flicks my tail, flaps my wings. Toka-kun! Your clarity and crystal tier of Stellarverse Productions! Here to purify your despair by dying internally to appease human entertainment needs. I'll sing you a song to salve your desperate soul, but only if you deserve it. Death, doom, destruction. Death, doom, destruction. But welcome. We're playing off today. Theoretically, we're playing off today. That's what I always say. Theoretically, I'm playing off today. I'm in the, Stellar First Productions, I only know SCP. I know, right? Well, theoretically, we're playing off today. I don't know how far we're gonna get. I'm technically in the final-ish area. If anyone here wanted to play off and experience it all themselves, then you probably shouldn't watch someone play it. But, you know, in general, we're supposedly in the final area. Do I think we'll finish it today? That's a great question. That's a great question. I've been playing this for how many streams? What stream number is this? Part 5? We've been playing this for 5 streams. We finally got to this point. Do I feel like we're gonna finish it today? I hope so! But I only have like 2 hours to do that, so... It feels like longer because we did the 3 stream and the 3rd stream. I talked for 2 hours instead of actually playing the game. We never actually played it. Then we did 3.5 and we got a little farther. And then we played part 4 and we got a little farther. And now we're on 5. Because sometimes you talk for 2 hours and 30 minutes instead of actually playing the game you're supposed to play, which is fine. Somebody always brings up that I could just rename those things into Azatsu after the fact, and I don't do that, so... One day someone's gonna want to watch my playthrough of Off and they're gonna get to that. Can you imagine? If one day someone's like, I want to watch... One day someone's like, I want to watch her play Off, and they watch my VOD, and then... and then... they're like watching the playlist and they get to stream 3, and they're like, how much longer is she gonna talk before we get to the game? And then they like start fast forwarding through the stream, and then they're like, when are we gonna get to the game? And then they get to the end and they're like, wait, where'd the game go? And then it's the joke's on them, and then they get to 3.5 and they realize that's where the gameplay is. I think I did a really short Zatsu for 3.5, so, you know, gaming. The game was in the next stream, yeah, the game was in the next stream, of course. Why would it be during the actual stream? Watch the 0.5 of every stream I do. Can you imagine if I made it a habit and then it was like... and then every stream it was just like, the actual number is, Azatsu, and then the 0.5 is the stream. And on my channel, you can dictatively follow through each game playthrough by finding 0.5s as the actual game point. Actually, I don't care about using the navigational feature of entertainment generalized instead of the gaming category because search functionality. So yeah. But no, I guess we could play the game. No one said we couldn't play the game. It's just like, game has puzzle. Game hard, because game puzzle. Puzzle hard. Brain tiny. Don't know how puzzle work. Puzzle hard. I do puzzle and then I know... Yeah, yapping is fun and easy. Gaming is hard. Gaming hard. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, my brain doesn't work very well. Unfortunate. Yeah, I still don't really... You know, you guys, like, literally explained to me why the US takes the membrane off the shell of the egg, and I still don't understand it. It just seems like one of those things where it's, like, a stupid thing that, like, you just do because of capitalism. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me why we do that. After you explained it to me, I was like, why aren't we just being like Japan and not cleaning our eggs like that? Like, that doesn't make sense. If we can still clean them without ripping the shells off and we can just treat the process better, why would we do that to our eggs and make them harder to take care of and harder to like eat? Doesn't make any sense to me. It just seems silly. On which way lasts longer? Both sides have showing different results. Oh, I see. Can I go into bed? That's my favorite part of the day is when I go back into bed. Can I go back into bed? Bed always good, you know? Bed never fails me. Bed always makes me happy. I always feel very good when I go back to bed. No bed? That's sad. Yeah, me too. Me also want go back to bed. Me also want bed. I had a whole Celsius today and I still want bed. Maybe I'll have another Celsius after stream. Not the whole one. Maybe just like a half of a Celsius? Maybe just half Celsius. You know? Ooh. I don't like this place very much. Thankfully, Daddy is here. Today, today we played together. He offered me a comic. He told me I was sick, so I'm taking tablets. Okay. Ooh! Oh. Yeah, use Goin Crybaby for your gamers so you can stay awake, lol. Oh, I can't flee? No! Clear! Why? Can you use your own code and get the discount yourself? I think so, yeah. Though I don't need. Once you buy like gamer subs, you don't really need gamer subs for a little bit because the tub is pretty big. Like you wouldn't need to buy it every month or anything. It's not gonna go away that quickly. Especially because I space out what energy drink I drink every time. I drink because sometimes sometimes I want to drink a little bit of gamer subs. Sometimes I want to drink an energy drink, and sometimes I want to drink like water, and then sometimes I want to drink tea, and then sometimes I want to drink coffee. I'm not a very one drink style sort of girl, you know. I like to have variety. Golden flesh. Oh, that was the whole group. Okay, that's fine. That is completely fine, you know? Let me heal. $100 servings per tub. Yeah, 100 servings. And also it's more for me because it's too strong for me if I it's too strong. Gamer subs is too strong for me if I use the actual full scoop, so I half most of my scoops, which basically make it like which basically end up making it more like 200 servings per tub because I'm halving each scoop. You know? Sorgi, that was my fault. Yeah, it's too strong for me if I just do it's too strong for me if I do it the whole thing. Instant degradation! Holy crap! Whoa! Hello? That was crazy. Wide angle. Sorry. I need like wide angle. Wide angle. Heavy weakness to plastic. Okay, heavy weakness to plastic. Where's my plastic one? Holy mute blind. I want him. Ooh. Heavy plastic attack. Oh, folly! Oh! I feel like I can't read sometimes. Multiple average check. I know I can read, but sometimes when I play game, I'm like, I can't fucking see. Because the text is so tiny to me. But I don't need glasses, by the way. I have really good eyesight. By the way, I have extremely good eyesight. That's not why I say that. It's because it's too many on my screen. Do you not ever have that issue? I feel like sometimes when I look at a game, I feel like there's too much happening on my screen visually, and then I get like really disoriented and I feel like I can't read. You know what I mean? Ooh, death. Like, I feel like sometimes when I look at this game, it's too many things. Whoa. Whoa, 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 chill out! Everyone chill out. Holy crap. Bruh. That was really scary. Do you think they could tell that like that one is the one that has the skill where I can attack 3 or more at once? Because maybe that's why they targeted it. What is a MOBA? That sounds like an amoeba. Adversaries purified. Ooh. Oh, League of Legends. Whoa, what if you... Why am I stuck? This is the same room, isn't it? Oh. Oh! I just walked backwards. Daddy will hold me. Daddy told me we'll go playing outside tomorrow. I'm trying to do what... Because Perry taught me how to do like the... You know? But I don't know how to like translate it into a voice, you know? Perry's really good at doing a baby voice. I had 3 friends! Is that better? Is that better? Does that sound more like a baby? I like Glenn. I don't know how to do it. I want to have a better baby voice. Meh. Sounds like Perry's baby voice. Oh, perfect. I want to have a baby voice like Perry's. Oh, I can see outside. And it's not drawn anymore. Thank God. That world was really making my eyes feel weird. Oh. What is this? Cute. Okay. No. Okay, so there's different places. The tall mister. The birds. What is this one? The fat mister. No. Oh, so it's like the 3 bosses. Tall mister, fat mister, and bird. Yes, my favorite 3 elements. Tall, fat, and bird. That's my favorite trio. Tall, fat, and bird, obviously. Well, I guess we can go in the order that we did the game in. Let's go to Mr. Tall first. Oh. Well, that's special looking. He just has like a house, like there's nothing else here. This looks like salad fingers. Does anyone agree with that? Does this not look like salad fingers? This like graphic right here, this specific room that we're in right now, it looks just like salad fingers. Hi. Oh, I don't know what voice I give him. Finally, someone. It seems there's no one left on Earth. Finally. Whatever. I'm glad to see you, my boy. I've been bitten by a cow, but the pain is hardly bearable. And besides, it's like been 9 o'clock for a while now. I don't like that at all. What are you doing here, by the way? This is really not a place for you. Ah, but no. Damn it. Do not cry. It's alright. Come on, calm down. Here, rub yourself with my cloak. This is only the beginning. Everything can only get better now. Now, would you be kind and try to find a thing for me? I'd like to know what day it is. It's been today for a while, no? Wants to know the time? The time. The bird. Oh, Sorky. The bird.
Hey, be careful! It's dangerous around here! Don't approach that cliff! You could fall and hurt yourself! Watch out for yourself!
I'm gonna jump. I'm jumping. I wanna jump. Let me jump! Let me jump! It's not letting me jump. It's not letting me jump. How unfair. Let me jump. Let me jump. Let me jump. Let me jump! No jumping. Whoopsies. What's the flippity? No jumping? Why not? I can't even fall off! Well, birdie, I can't seem to fall off the side, no matter how hard I try! Why can't I jump? What's the point of saying that sentence if I can't frickin' jump? No, tell me that. Hey, you there, come over here. I'm coming. Hey, watch out, I'm coming over there. Hey, kid, I'm stuck. Can't you get me out of here? Huh? Guess not. If you go search for someone to help me, I'll make you cakes. They will be delicious, you'll see. And then we'll tell each other jokes. Go find help, I beg you. Do I just go back to the room? Is there gonna be stuff in the room for them? Or maybe out here? So... we want... time. Tell the time. Well... say, tell the time. So one of them wants to know the time. One of them wants to be taken out. Take the calendar page. Door is open. It's inanimate. Okay, is this the time? Calendar sheet? Calendar sheet. Calendar sheet for the person who wants to know the time. Tall mister! How about this sheet I got? Yes, here's the calendar page.
Hey, my dad!
Actually, it's not that important. I mean, I guess it no longer is. Your mother? Don't worry, she'll come back soon. She just went to see the new world. She's somewhere important, you know? When she comes back, she'll resume all of this. It'll be functioning again. We'll rebuild everything with our arm strength alone. No tiredness will stop us. We'll be the builders of the future. It'll be great. You'll see. We'll be riding pedalo together. Pedalo. Have you already ridden a pedalo? Bah, you'll see. It's neat. Oh, the little duck things. Here, take this for the time being. I think I've no more use for it. Thanks for the calendar. A book. On a Wednesday. A book with an unreadable title. Book. Unreadable book. Says title illegible. It's a flower book. Does this go for the bird? Bird. Bird, look.
What's that you got under your arm? Is that a book? What? A fat mister stuck in a hole? Calm down. I don't understand a thing you're telling me. If you hand me that book, I'll go help your friend.
Okay.
Sober! Let's go help what we can do for help for this fat mister. Presto! The fat man is free! We'll be waiting for you in the hut west of the ravine. Be still and careful not to fall.
A Saturday has been found. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, and Sunday. We something. Do it every day. Party every day. Party every day. There ain't no way all three of these people fit in this frickin' tiny ass hut. Anyway. Thank you, boy. I can count on you.
Thanks for the book. In these times of misery, it's a very precious treasure.
Ha ha ha! What a clever kiddo we got here!
We're waiting for your mother. Maybe she can keep you company.
We'll discuss in time the world and the future.
Perhaps we'll dare sketch the plans for the country that will be ours.
What do you think, kid?
A future where each one of us is the guardian of a universal happiness.
Where each man will have a job and actively partake in maintaining harmony.
Where we will be able to dream every instant of a happier life, where our sons can touch the hope of ours.
Of course you don't understand much about these stories for grown-ups. Without a doubt, you'll have soon forgotten even these few sentences. First stars of flight in the obscurity of the world.
Come on, go! Have fun! Benefit now from this new country that shall soon be reborn from the warm ashes.
You don't have time to lose listening to the lyrical words of 3 insane Abdulpius. A secret day. So we shall apply them then. Mute and blind. Sleep and palsy. Agility. Preventing poison, mute and blind. I feel like sleep and palsy is better for the batter. Equip. Critical hits. Well, yeah, let's keep that there. I think the one that... This one can have this one. What is Thursday? Fury and Folly. Protecting against the status effect I feel is more effective and more worthwhile. So there's nothing in these anymore. We go back to us. We go save. Because we love save scumming. The best thing in this world is to save in it. Because what if you're gonna die? Then you're gonna have to restart from before you did anything. Better to just save, don't you think? Okay, so now what do we do? Is there like a secret room I'm not looking at? If they cared, they wouldn't let you do it. That's true. Is there like... Can I like click on the birds? This is literally how I used to draw birds though. Oh, you can literally hear someone drawing in the background. So am I a baby? Am I the baby? Am I the baby? What do I press? Circle. 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 We're experiencing the baby's perspective. So I'm not baby. But there is baby. Okay. Oh, is the sun a circle? Oh, that's mom? Hi, mom. Hi, mom. Oh.
No, mommy. Daddy is gone. Anyway, I don't like him. I hope you'll be back soon. Today, I made 3 friends. That tongue mister told me he could take me to Right Pelanglo, and now we'd work together to build the world. Your small bird told me that he would show me the sky and clouds, and then I'd have nothing to fear ever again, forever.
I don't know how to do a baby voice.
The fat mister told me he could make me a cake. Today was a good day.
Oh! Are they Alpha, Epsilon, and Omega?
I gotta get to come back soon.
Are they Alpha, Epsilon, and Omega? That's kind of crazy. The world inside the window. Huh? Oh. I'm upside down? Oh, ew. Oh, ew. No way. I have to do this stupid bullshit where you walk upside down. No, this ain't it. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it. Dance 10, looks 3. It's like to die. What the frickety? Time to flip my monitor. Yeah, I'm gonna take my ultra wide monitor. I'm gonna flip it. Me when I flip my ultra wide monitor. Maybe. The one I can barely carry by myself. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. Something's not right? Yeah, I know that it's not right. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, you're right. You're right. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Let's play the game. Oh wait, sorry, I should, there we go. What is this? Why is it all upside down? It's Uka cult. Uka caught. Should I flip over to watch? Yeah, definitely. Oh, the game audio is crunchy. Here, let's try this. Did that fix it? Ooh, cult. Ooh, caught. The centaur of... Is that centaur? That's not center, is it? That's not how you spell center. Am I going crazy? Am I dying? What does that mean? That's not a center. That's not how you spell center. That's centaur. Center. Yeah, that's not how you spell center. That's centaur. The bow shall be the mount of the one who seeks the exit. The center of the bow shall be the one. The centaur of the bow shall be the one who seeks the exit. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Booga booga? The center of the bow? Oh, each save file is different. Ew, I don't like how they're talking right now. That makes me uncomfortable. What is these computers? Oh, okay. I was really like out here about to say like I can't read English. Oh. What's this? Bird? This slab looks like it can be pushed down into the ground. But does this one? Push down. Oh. Oh, all of them could be pushed down. Does it reset when I come back? Yeah, it does. Okay, so there's like a pattern. There's a pattern of some sort. Guys, I have a question. Is it just me, Crybabies? I have a question. Does my model look prettier upside down? Why do I feel like I look prettier upside down? Am I insane? I feel like my model looks like, I love how the shading looks upside down. Is there something wrong with me? Why do I feel that way? The game's not even upside down anymore. I should go right side up again. But like, do I look prettier upside down? I feel like the shading of my eyes just looks so much more depthful upside down. And like the shading of my neck and shoulders just looks so much more defined upside down. How about sideways? You're right, I should try sideways. Wait, that's the size. That's size button. That's not. Go to the sideways. Do I look different when I'm sideways? You're not you when you're hungry. Like, does my hair look a different color when I'm this way? I feel like I look so different. Being sideways. Like, my colors look different. Am I having, like, a mental, like, break in reality? Like, what's happening to me? I don't understand. Off is getting there? Yeah, off is obviously getting to me. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, does my colors not look more duller to you when I'm right side up? Does my colors not look more pale to you without when I'm this way? I feel like the green in my hair is so much more vibrant when I'm upside down. I feel like the shading is darker when I'm upside down. Am I broken? What's happening? Why do I think that my colors are more vibrant when I'm turned to the side and upside down? What is wrong with my head? I don't understand. Like, what is that? What does that even mean? Like, why do... Like, does my hair not look more green when I do this? Does it not look more vibrant when I'm upside down? It just seems so much more vibrant. Or maybe it's because it's like more like the eye level of what you see. Like, should I just stream upside down? What? What's going on? Maybe it's because it's new looking. Like, I never see it look like this. Like, it looks different because I've never seen it like that before. That's why she'll never finish this game. What? Because oh, I guess maybe it could be that. Like, because I never see it like that, I'm focusing on it more. Like, I really, like, saw myself upside down and I was like, who's she? Don't look at this one. This one? Patooey! Who's that upside down girl? Who's this upside down girl? Normal, everyday, upright Toka? Patooey! Get rid of her. Upside down Toka? Let's go! There we go. Now I'm right side up again. Maybe it's the energy drink. Maybe it's the caffeine. Who can say? You know, I can do what I always do and just blame caffeine for everything. I can do what I always do and just blame caffeine for everything. What if you flip your model? I don't think you can. Oh, I guess you could, huh? I could just take my. I could take my my spout and flip it. Can I flip it? Can I flip vertical? No, that's the wrong. That's the wrong thing. It's flipping horizontal, obviously. I can read. What do you think of this version of me, huh? What do you think? My bangs are oriented the other way. You think this is cursed? Why? What's cursed about this, huh? My eyes are just on the opposite side. See, doesn't my eye... Wait, let me... Doesn't my eyes look a different color? Looking at this, doesn't my eye look yellower than pinker on the blue side for the light part? Am I like crazy? Is there something wrong with my brain and why it works like why does it work like this? You don't like how my bangs are facing the opposite way, and does that not bring you joy? My horns look the exact same. So does my ears. The A-hog is the other way though. My A-hog faces the other way when I do this, which is disturbing. The A-hog facing the other way is a little disturbing, I'll say that. Can you imagine I play the rest of off just like this? It does make me appreciate having the blue eye on the other side, it does. Let's flip her back. Transform. Move me back, go around. Oh, where am I? Where am I? There I am. There we go. Ooh, why did it get so big? See, why is my thing so big? There we go, and then I just... I rotated? There we go. Wonderful. What happened? Yeah, I should reverse Toka show up. Well, it wouldn't show up to them as reverse because the only way it was reversed was because I flipped the spout source in OBS. There's not a way to flip my model in VTube Studio, sadly. There's no mirror. Oh yeah, I should do this again. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, I should like for a collab with Yui one day, we should do like a spring picnic where like we do cloud watching together and it's like us on a grass field and like she's like normal orientation and I'm upside down and we're like talking to each other like we're looking at the clouds. We're lying down. The background is like a grass patch with a picnic basket in the corner. That'd be cute. Cloud watching Zotsu. Collab Zotsu. Okay, wait. So what does this puzzle even mean? How do you figure out this puzzle? Is there like a thing that I can look at, like a map? Can you imagine if I just figure it out? What if I just like manhandled it and then I got it right? Like, what if it was just like, if I just did like a, what if I just like figured out it, like if I just did this? What does the things on the wall even mean? Eventually I have to push enough of them in, right? That it like does it, you know? It does look like a bird. It looks like a bird on top and a bird on bottom. Or a bird flipped. Do the flip. Like, do I just like push them all down? Or is there like a certain code? Is it gonna be in the first save that like has the information? Like, how many of these does I got to do? Huh. Maybe we'll go to the first area. Maybe first area. Hi, Nana. Hi. How are you? We're at the puzzle part of the game. My brain is destroyed. I have no brain. Ooh, that's blood. Nice, nice. We love blood. What? Nana, that's so smooth, actually. W Riz, as they say. Thank you for teaching me how to take a screenshot without having to open the snipping tool today. That was super poggers. No problem. So I guess it's this. Grandma! Well, now let's not be ambitious about what we're saying. What do you mean, Grandma? Nana, what do you mean? Light weakness to meat. Meat weakness. Meatness. Whoa. Skill. Meat attack. I think older women are sexy. What the heck? That's crazy. I mean, I guess so. Yippee-ki-yay. Not every time I play this game, I forget how to play the game. You know what I mean? You ever have that? Oh my god, I'm about to die. Whoa, that's crazy. Hey, that's insane. Hey, that's insane. Whoa, hey. 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 Oh. Oh, I could flee this whole time? I was really doing that fight like it was required. I really did that like it was required. Okay, let's go back to that room I was just in. Yeah, every time I play a game, I forget how to play it again. Okay, so we're gonna do just like the 4 button there in the corner. Holy crap, who is he? Hi. Wanna talk? Hello? Doing good today? Tell me a random number. 8946. 89446. Bravo, that's just about right. Oh. 8946. Okay. Oogie. Sure. We're like figuring out a puzzle of some sort. I'm not good at that though. My brain is really empty. Whoa! Oh! That's so cool. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. To the right one. Down. And right here. Ooh, 3755. 3755. No, that's not it. Okay, what the frick is 3755 then? 3755. Well, obviously you're gonna remember it for me. 3755. 3755. Who are you? What day is it today? Oh. There's a poster in the room. March 18th, Sunday, or 7th. March 18th, Sunday, or 7th. March 18th, Sunday. Oh! Fuck my dick! Anyway. Is it important that I do that? Should I go back to my last save? I can do my last save again. Do you want to do? Should I do my last save again? Is that important? Is that important to the end of the story? Am I gonna miss out on part of the story because I didn't know that? I'm never opposed to closing my game and opening it again. I am a loser. Well. Off. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Off. There we go. I mean, that puzzle was pretty easy, so it don't really matter. So it is March 18th, Sunday. Eight, 9, 4, 6. And it's 3755, but I don't know if I can do this same way. Okay. Another one in. Go up. And go up. Go up. Down. Up. Down. Great. 3755. March 18th. March 18th. March 18th. Sunday. 3755, March 18th, Sunday. '18th of March. A mysterious symbol. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, sorry, it's for alphas. It's a mysterious symbol. Metal attack. Ooh! What was the aggressive symbol? 78. So that's the most stronger one. So let's give. No wait, actually. No. We want to give it to Epsilon. There we go. 375. Oh, hello. I'd like to flee, please. Can I flee, please? Thank you. Which station can metal be? Can we find metal in the bovine's belly? Metal was. So there was plastic. In the first area was plastic. Last area is sugar. Wait, coal is Alma is coal. Damien is either plastic or metal. Ellison was the last area, right? That one is sugar. So Pentel, is that what the story is? Alma is. Alma was the first area. No, Alma was the library area. Wait, the first area was the cows. The cows getting ripped open in Damien. Fuck. Whatever. Fuck off. I don't know this one. This one's more of like a 50-50. Directions? When did you read that? How did you know that? When did you read that? How do I not take it? Why don't I take it? If it's on the wall and I think it's important, I should take it, should I not? Offensive equipment cannot be unequipped? That's insane. Okay, well I put it on. Seemed like it was good. Secret code to the werewolves. 3755. Oh! No. Sorry. My SIRI was listening to me. I don't know why. Wait. All of these are the... This was the code for all of them. Is there like a specific Van Gogh that's better than the other Van Goghs? They're all the same. Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Oh! It's Van Gacy! Gacy. Van Gacy. Van Gacy, Van Gacy, Von Gossi, and Von Gacy. Wasn't it Van Gogh? It was Van Gogh, right? Or was it Von Gacy? It wasn't Von Gossi. I know that one. I know it wasn't Von Gossi. This is the only one I know is not correct. Was it Von Gacy? Von Gacy. Let's go pull up my VOD. Let me go get my VOD. Consults my last VOD. Let's see, what did I type in? Let's go watch when I typed in my code from my last VOD. Wait, this is the wrong last VOD. Sorry, it was number 3.5. Number 3.5, I was at the store. I was at the store. And at the store, there was Van Gussie. Van Gussie. When the frick did I do this puzzle? Bro, what? When did I do this? Was this a lot longer than I thought it was ago? I think this is 20,000 times longer than it was. It's Von Gacy? Oh, okay. Then you know what, Vanilla? You would have guessed correctly. A bloody symbol? I like blood. Meat attack. Attack. And then that means that we should equip on Omega the silent symbol. No, the silent symbol. And Epsilon has the mysterious one. Why can't I just take this? You know what I mean? Like, I should just take this card. Because I can't, like, switch it. And I can't flip it. But he says it looks important. Well, let's go back and look at the spots on the floor. So it's here, here, there, there. Okay, let's try that code on the blocks in the other room. Save game. 357 3755. Go here. So it's just this, right? Here. And here. What? What? Huh? Nothing happened. What? What? But I did it the way that I saw it on the pattern. What do they mean? Should I go back to the block? This upside down one? Is there like something I'm missing from here that has the code? Something's not right. Yeah, I'm upside down in this room. Three 755 code. 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 Maybe up. Up. Up, up. Up, up. Side, side, side. Up, up, side, side, side. Up, up, side, side, side. Up, up, side, side, side. Up, side, side, side. Up, side, side, side. Huh? Wait, this one. Then like this? No. Maybe like like yeah, yeah. It wasn't a poster, was it? It was a playing card, was it not? It's a clue? What? How? Save game. Go back. There wasn't anything specific on it that I saw. Well, let's go to it. Death, doom, destruction. Flee. Okay. Let me get my snipping tool. Take picture. Says tool. What do I notice about each leaf? That they're turned different ways. Oh, do I only press the ones that look like the ones that are on the walls on each side? Only press the leaves that are like the other leaves. That's the stupidest clue I've ever seen in my life. I would take 20,000 years to figure that out. In fact, I think I would have given up on this game if I had to do that. Okay, so all the leaves on this side. Push this one down. Push this one down. Wow, my eyesight is not good enough for this. Okay, wait. I gotta zoom in. I gotta enhance. This is too tiny. Enhance. Zoom in. Enhance more. Zoom in. Enhance. I'm enhancing. Okay. These two. Then. This one. I'm really like looking at this card with my eye closed on one side, thinking that it'll make my eyes look at it better. I promise I actually have 20/20 vision. But I know it doesn't seem like it from how I act. There we go. 5, 8, 6, 5. So 3, 7, 5, 5. 3, 7, 5, 5, and 5, 8, 6, 5. 3, 7, 5, 5, and 5, 8, 6, 5. 3, 7, 5, 5. 3, 7, 5, 5. And 5, 8, 6, 5. Now do I go to the main area? 5, 6, 8, 5. 3, 7, 5, 5. 5, 8, 6, 5. 3, 7, 5, 5. 5, 8, 6, 5. Fuck my dick. Okay, let's go back to the guy with the codes or whatever. 3, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 6, 5, 3, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 6, 5, 3, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 6, 5, 3, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 6, 5, 3, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 6, 5, 3, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 6, 5. Hi, man. 5, 6, 5. Perfect. Carta Sagittarius. Let's go. Do I have all of the zodiac now? Who am I missing? Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo. Where's the freaking Aries card? Or orb. Where's the Aries orb? Where's Aries? Aries is best. We have card of Sagittarius, card of Pisces, card of Leo. Where is Aries? Aries is the best one. Not like I'm biased. I'm not biased, but Aries is the best one. No biases, but I know which one is the best one. Yeah, it's purely objective. What? 3, 7, 5, 5. Okay. That didn't actively show me anything changing, but maybe it changed something? Today... Oh.
Today, Dad gifted me a comic. I really wants to go play outside. I hate this place. I'm sure that Mommy will come and pick me up.
Okay. Hello, child. Father has brought you comic. Boxer's Adventures. Boxer's Adventures. My boxer? Oh, book with ghost.
It's an old comic. Read it? Yeah. Panic in Ballville. Ew. Drawing Ash R. Zen. What a beautiful day. Ballville is at peace today. Let's hope nothing comes to spoil the magical blue of this radiant sky. Ah ha ha ha, or ah ha ha ha. That is without accounting for my evil genius. And my new invention, the clone machine. Filled with Ballville, with replicas of my evil-doing self. You cannot stop us anymore, Boxer. I also kidnapped your girlfriend. Oh no. Maybe this is not such a good day.
Rid Ballville of Volmed's villainous clones. Quick.
Ooh la la, what a mess. I'd better hurry.
Golden Flesh fortune ticket. Whoopsies. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Whoopsies! Our girlfriend! No! Our girlfriend! Booby Ubabi. Sorry, Booby Ubabi. Booby Boobaboppy. Booby Balboppy. Not my girlfriend. Ballaby Balboppy. Balboppy Booby. Balboppy Balby. Sorry, that took a lot of brain power. Balboppy Balby. Balbooby. Bippity boppity boo. Friggity.
Fiddlesticks! This is a real invasion! Ahaha, Boxer! It's the end of you, vigilante of my ass!
Fortune ticket, fortune ticket, fortune ticket, golden flesh, golden flesh, golden flesh, fortune chicken.
This task is impossible, even for a superhero. You've got no chance of succeeding. No, Daisy! Daisy! This is really stupid.
Today, Mommy finally came to pick me up. Today, Mommy finally came to pick me up.
I don't know how to fucking do a baby voice. Oh my god, buying things! Buying things. I have so much money. I love money. Object utilizable in combat. Femur epidermis. Aura of insanity. Buy one of them. I want... Three. I have 45 fortune tickets. That's insane. I did not know that, actually. I guess I could get one more. Let's apply stuff. Okay. Better. I want to... equip... I'm so good at using the controls that you can tell that I never have to redo anything because of that. Okay. Aura... Femur epidermis. Are you the one? No, no, no. The other two are the ones that want the defiant symbol. Defiant symbol. Femur epidermis. You. Defiant symbol. Alright, I guess you don't need it. Or you are the one that has the- you don't need a defiant symbol. Okay. I think we're all set. Save game. Great. Let's go. The Queen. Is the queen gonna like actually look like a queen, or is it gonna be like a big butterfly monster? Because there was like a moth, or I guess a moth and a butterfly. Oh my god, this looks like it reminds me of in Pokemon when you do the Arceus flute, and then you like go up to like the pillar, spear pillar, and then you go to the Arceus pillar and spear pillar, and you fight Arceus. The first thing she said was, "Here you are at last, Batter. Long has the wait been for your arrival, but your path has been in vain. You shall only cause embarrassment here. Go home." Never losing his icy cool, the Batter answered, "That is what I did. It is in this cradle that my father lives. The guardians have fallen. You are the queen of a kingdom that is no longer. Surprised, but by no means disconnected." Oh, surprised, but by no means disconnected. She then asked him, "Why destroy the country that I had rebuilt?" The answer was simple. "You were never down here to do such a thing. Your role was to take care of him, and you have failed your task. And by your fault, I must now finish my holy mission." Continuing the monotone dialogue that had been begun between them. Despite the Batter's attacks, the queen explained her facts and as follows. I only ever did this for him. I desire only my children's happiness. By dint of preparing the birthday party, we forgot whom it was for. This last reply finished flaking the queen's patience. You spoiled the carnival batter. I shall not allow you to lay a hand on the son that brought us into this world. Today you will fall. Purification in process. You won't get dessert. What is she weak against? What? What it didn't let me fourth boss. Delta, Sigma, and Upsilon. No weaknesses or resistances. Oh! I just wasted a 10 trying to figure out what the frick everyone wanted and none of them are good. I'd like to inflict poison on the queen herself. You don't even know his first name. Skill. Have you filled your life with beauty? Skill. Skill. You've been mistaken since the beginning. I want to cure the palsy. Ooh, my health. I'm severely disappointed. Ooh, sleep. Omega, have you ever considered not... How do I get the, like... Oh... Like, half of them can't even attack anymore. Ooh. Can the batter have a frickin'... I don't know what attack to do on her. Oh. Can I please use my fucking items? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? Why is it not letting me control everything the way I want? Oh, everything is so bad. Oh, we're dead. We're so 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 dead. It's okay. We'll just do it better next time. But still, we're so dead. Ooh, dead. We're so dead. It's okay. We don't have to run we don't have to win the first time. That's not what this game is about, you know? Hi, Yui! Yui! Hello! How are you? Hi, Straw Bunnies. How are you? Wow! Hi! How was your stream? You made lemon cupcake? Was it lemon cupcakes? Hi, I like you too. Ooh. Welcome, Raiders. Lemon cranberry muffins. I love muffins. Specifically, I like the muffins from the chocolate chip muffins from Costco. Ignore me. I'm just dying. Ignore me. I'm dying. Those sound so good. I know, right? Lemon cranberry muffin sounds so good. I love muffin. You know what really good is what do you call them? Croissant muffins or whatever? Croissannuts? Cronuts.
Welcome to the Toga Cult, Crybaby.
Hi, Hato! Hope the cult is doing well. The cult is doing okay. Thank you. The cult is doing okay. Do you not like the voice line, Yui? Is it bad? Is it a bad voice line? I'm doing severely poorly right now. This is crazy. Cronuts are really good. See, you know that this queen is not Yui because she keeps saying that I'm not gonna deserve, that I don't deserve dessert. I'm not gonna get dessert, which I think is kind of mean. Should spam poison? Okay. Well, at first I wanna... No, please let me use items. Please. You ain't good dessert the whore. I know. I love dessert. Dessert pog. But I hope you guys had a really fun time watching Yui make all of her delicious treats. I wish I could eat Yui's treats all the time. She's delicious. Sorry, her snacks that she makes, they're delicious. Yep, that's what I meant. Sorry. Poison. Poison attack. Poison. He doesn't love you, that's new. Attack. Skill. Skill. Inflict poison. I can feel the way that I'm just like chipping. I'm like chipping at everyone's healthiness. Ooh, folly. What does that even mean? Ooh, I need item. It's more like I end up using the batter as a healing thing when I really think I shouldn't be. I should be attacking with him, but I don't have a poison attack, so I just use this one. Fortune ticket. Item. Fortune ticket. Skill. And then I want to basically like, I want this one to do this one. So multiple attacks is really good. One of them has the thing where I can cure mute. Let's cure mute. Like how I wish I could like easily track how much of like the HP is left. Because right now it just feels like I'm like throwing things at the wall, you know? And like hoping that eventually I get where I'm supposed to go. Cure sleep. Inflict poison. Skill. 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 Can I please heal myself, please? Hey, can I have my SP, please? Hey. Inflict poison. Skill. Oh. Item. Oh. Item. Item. Oh. This is crazy. The amount of HP that's happening that like I have to go through right now is gonna kill me. Item. How do I cure mute? Skill. Cure mute. Abstract tragedy. Okay, we finally took out one of them. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. Cures palsy. Inflicting poison. And then we want item. Fortune ticket. Okay, we're gonna do item, golden flesh. Item, golden flesh. Skill. Inflict poison. Oof. Ugh. Attack of random impact. Decreasing. Skill. Third base. Can I have my attack now again? Skill, please. My agility sucks ass in this game. Can I please? It feels more complicated. Skill. Skill. How do I fix my palsy? Skill. Poison. Random impact. Skill. Inflict poison. What is that? Ooh, Alpha has poison. Ooh, that's not Pog. Skill. Can I cure poison? No, I can't. Not with that one. Skill. Item. Fortune ticket. Skill. Third base. Skill. Okay, we have one left. Okay. Decrease the defense. Skill. Inflict poison. Skill. Let's heal the last person. Skill. Item. Skill. Oof. Is this the final boss? I don't know. I hope it is. Is this the final boss? If it feels like a final boss with how long this fight is taking, I'll tell you that. Item. There's nothing left after me? I guess it's the final boss if that's what she says. Do we just get to like meet our son after this? We never got to meet the son. Oof. Skill. Oh! It's attacking me? Oh, it's attacking me. What? Oh, it's attacking all of us. That sucks ass. Okay. Everyone heal up. We're gonna need it if it's gonna mirror every attack back at us. Skill. Cures blind. Oh, only if it's a special attack then? So, special attack skills now do a damage against you. Okay. Oh, my phone is on low battery. Skill. Just attack then. Let me do cure sleep. Skill. Item. Tap. Tap. Sorry, my dog wants to get out of the room. He doesn't love me, you don't know that. Why would you say that? That's so mean. Just attack. I guess we just have to chip, because otherwise it's gonna come back and attack us. Oh my god, you can hear him so loudly. Okay, wait. Okay, we did it then. That took 20,000 years. What was that? A 15-minute chip fest? What was that? 20 minutes of me chipping? He got bored of me chipping. He was like, I need to get out. She's chipping away. He was like, she's chipping for too long. I need to go out. 10,000 experience points gained. Okay. Level 19, 18, 18. Average Final Fantasy battle. That was very irresponsible on your behalf, Batter. I made a big cake for this evening's party. Do you want coffee, my love?
Queen of the Flies, it's time for you to join your disciples. Nothing worked, we must forget it all and dream sweet dreams.
Look, he has your eyes.
His are full of fear.
Oh? Do we not get to save after that? If I lose another battle, if there's another battle, if I lose another battle, do I have to go back to before her fight and do that again? Where's my save point? Hey, I'm getting anxious. Where's my save point? Huh. I'm here. Oh. What, the baby? I can't flee? Wait. What? I can't flee? Wait, I don't wanna... Wait, isn't this my son? Can't I flee? Is there no flee? A little boy. Highly resists meat. What if I just attack it with meat? Then it's highly resistant. See, now it's only 9. So why can't I leave? Yeah, defend. Yeah, if we just baby test it, you know. Oh, that did 48. Okay, that was not the ideal. How do I not do that? How do I like barely touch it? How do I do that? Is there like a way to like not attack it too hard? Like what if we just... I don't have sleep. I was gonna maybe put it to sleep. What about a weak impact? No, that was not as weak as I thought it was. Now that was not as weak as I thought it was. Oops. Yeah, let's just... Let's just do our agility. Cure someone. Like, is there a way to make myself faint? Like, how do I kill myself? Asking for a digital friend. How do I kill myself? What are you supposed to do? It's a baby! How do I lose this fight intentionally? Is there a way to lose this fight? No? But... You know what? If I press auto, I didn't do it. If I press auto, I didn't do it. See, look, it's doing it for me. That's not me, that's the machine. If I press auto, I'm not the one killing the baby. The game is killing the baby. The game is cannibalizing on its own self. You know, that's not me. Yeah, I'm a victim, so is the baby. The game is battling for me. I didn't do that. That was not me. Whoa, auto battle suck ass. Why? Why would it do that?
I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the dark. From now on, there will be no more darkness. Only light, 'cause I'm a frickin' murderer.
Stop at once, imposter. To think that I placed in you the blindest of trust, the sturdiest of hopes, and the sincerest of faith. It can be well said that I was misled to the bone. But it is rather the one beyond the cat's eye that is the real traitor. What have you done, Clarity? I don't know. Game says go. It is the dense fog of the plot line your excuse to kill a wife and child? Well, I didn't want to kill my child. The wife was more of a... But the child was not me. That was the auto battle feature. That was not me. But the wife, now that took a while. That was kind of hard. You have not purified this place. You destroyed it, eradicated it. You have plunged it into an immaculate nothingness.
It's better that way.
I should have lent you my hand. I should have, since the opening of the play, detected the black flame consuming your soul. Clarity, join me. Expedite with me the sins which we are guilty by preventing this monster from completing his work. I can play as the cat. Wait, I can become cat? I can be cat? I can become the cat guy? I can choose my fighter? Choose your fighter! Male with a baseball hat and bat in hand, or a cat?
Do not do that. I need you to purify this world.
Now it is time to make your final useless verdict. Oh, there's two ends. There's the official end and the special end. Well, now here's the thing. So here's the thing. In theory, we want the official end. Because the official end is the official end of the game. Right? But in practice, I could become a cat. So let's think about this. And don't say it's because I'm a furry, okay? Now let's not say it's because I'm a furry. There's two choices we can make. We can get the official end of the game, or we can become a cat. And those are two very specific endings. There is become a cat. And I know that you might be like, shouldn't it be about whether you think the batter's a bad person or not? No, it's about the fact that you could become a cat. Now, if I pick the batter, does that mean that I agree with his stances? No. I think the batter is a stupid male with a stupid meat lug head. If I pick the judge, does that mean I agree with his personality? No, it just means I'm becoming a cat. So, yeah, that's the thought of it. Me? Well, I don't kill anyone. Remember in my debut, I didn't kill that person. I just threw them through the wall. That doesn't kill anyone. They phased through. Which ending is better? The batter ending or the judge? I don't know what ending is best. I've never played this game. Is there a better ending? Which one does people like more? Because just as something the official end doesn't mean it's better. Doesn't mean anyone likes it more. Which is the better ending? Does anyone who's played this before have a preference on which one of these is actually more fun? Which one's more fun? Actually, no. I have a better question. Which one's less likely that I'll lose the fight? That's the real question. Which one will I be less likely to lose the fight? Because if I have to go back and fight the queen again, I might jump off a bridge in Minecraft. No, you can't save and play both. I don't think I'm losing either. What do you want, baby? My cat's here. She's meowing at me. What do you want? You want to play as a cat? Should we play as the cat? Is this a sign? I think she wants me to be the cat. It's not because I'm a furry. Did you hear? My cat came out. She left her cat tower just to tell me she wanted me to play as the cat. Who could you refuse a cat telling you she would rather you play as a cat? I couldn't. I certainly couldn't. We're gonna play as the cat because my cat wants me to play as the cat. Don't blame my cat. Have you met her? I'm gonna blame her for everything. Yeah, who could refute a cat? This choice, though pathetically futile, was, I think, the right one. And now, batter, taste our kissed taste thirst for pointless justice. Oh, he becomes a lizard man. Why does he become a lizard man? Agility. Mute. Decreasing spirit, inflicting poison. This is the judge's view of the batter? Wait, so does that mean when we're playing the game that the way that we see all the different characters isn't how they actually look, it's just how we see them? Personal perception, I see. I'm gonna lose this fight. Wait. Oh no. Wait, you said it wasn't that hard. Oh, I still get all of my stuff. Wait, I'm gonna lose this fight. This was stupid. I should have played as not a cat. But cat is so fun. Well, we're gonna have to play against that lady again and fight the queen. Wow, she says. Wow, she says. She said, wow, don't let the cat die. Well, Posey, I think he's gonna die. Queen. My queen. I think he's gonna die. She's like really invested. He's gonna die. No, I can't save him. It's okay. You can watch a cat die. Come, look closer. Hey, come closer. Come look. You can watch it happen live on screen. Come here. Come watch it happen live on screen. Look. Look, you see? That's him dying. Watch this. I'm healing him. Watch. Oh, he's poisoned now, so that means even worse. He's gonna die faster. Oh, yeah. He died. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. Cats die sometimes. Even ones with giant smiles on their faces. I thought you said it was easy. You are all liars. You're all liars. Well, pull the lever, Kronk. The switch is now off. I'm Sorky, official ending? What the flip? I'm Sorky, official. This is a cover, or did they get the rights to this song? Did we beat it? I mean, we kinda beated it. Is this it? Is this like the main only ending? Is there like a title credit thing, like after the credits? Let me go look up the other ending. We can play it on. Go off special ending. Judge special ending.
Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops.
Not the queen. Baby fight. Okay, there's the judge and the batter. Okay. After this ends, I assume there must be a. Is there like an auto ending scene? Is there an ending scene? Are we just watching credits to watch credits? Is there an ending scene? After this, we'll watch the final battle. This is a really good, like, ending track for it, though. I think it fits really well. I love, like, this, like, sort of old-timey ending to, like, these sorts of RPG Maker games. I think they're really, really nice. There's extra content, but I don't remember an extra credit scene. Bonus content? More content? What type of content? Like, gaming stuff or, like, things to unlock? Was this the original ending, or was it added on for this translation? A secret boss? Frere. The special one was added. Oh, okay. So does it just go back to this title scene? Can I just go back to my old save? Okay, okay. Let's watch the other ending then. Let me turn on my BGM while I turn this on. We're gonna grab we're gonna grab a Microsoft Edge. We're gonna go to YouTube. We're gonna go off. Secret ending. Special ending. I meant special ending. Special ending. Special ending. I'll have to go back to the purified zones. What is the secret boss though? What is it? Okay, so if I beat it... Okay, here's the thingy. Let us go... Let me get the window capture. No, not Chrome. I want to pick up my Microsoft Edge tab. Why can't I pick up it? Pick up Microsoft Edge. Game. Window capture. Browser capture. Yeah, Microsoft Edge. Okay, final boss. This is from Kadin's channel. That's just what I use to play YouTube videos and stuff on stream. You put it behind me. And then let's capture the game sound. Is gonna be this. Okay, so she's gonna fight the boss. Wait, okay. Fights the boss. Purified. Mented crusade ends here. Die, batter, eternal savior. Conducted your sad scheme. You're not having conducted your sad scheme. It's the end. Too late. Everything is lost. I know, but I prefer this over your victory. Hence, nothing remains except for our regrets. That's it? That's the only different end to the end. Oh, there's walking. What is this? Does he just walk for like the rest of the ending? Oh, he's just walking through? Okay, okay, okay. Anything else? Oh, there's an ending. There's an ending. There's white. He's walking through the white abyss. Is that it? That's all? Really? There's not like a full resolution or anything? What? Oh, I love Rot for Cloud. Rot for Cloud is a really, really good song from JP. I mean, everything has been purified, but I thought there'd be like something where like he restarts stuff. But I'm happy you liked my cover, Captain Blue. Thank you. Turning the world off is the resolution? Huh. Okay. I mean, you know what? Sure. I can see that. Let me turn off this window. Turn off that. Turn on the music. Well, I mean, we finished it. Did it take... Did we take several streams to finish it? Yes, we did, but we certainly did finish it, huh? We certainly offed. We certainly offed. Congrats on beating off, thanks. It took 5 streams, but we did it. And 5 is a good number, so it's good that we finished it in 5 streams. Technically 6, but 1 is a 0.5. An explanation of the story? Where? Is there one on like a website or something? Where would you find the story explanation? How do you normally find that sort of thing? Probably find a million fan wikis. I guess my thought on the game. I guess my main thoughts on the game is like, are you Perry? Please vor me. Is that your name in our server? Is your name in our server Perry? Please vor me. That is so funny. Perry, please vor me. Bright eyes? You mean like bright eyes burning like fire? Bright eyes. Da 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 da. How could a thing that burns so brightly suddenly become so blue? Bright eyes. Isn't that name? Is it reference to that song? The song that's in Watership Down, as Hazel tumbles over to the edge after the running thing. Bright Eyes, the song from Watership Down, is a banger, by the way. It's not from Watership Down, but it's in Watership Down. Watership Down is a banger movie, by the way. Okay, off. I love Watership Down. It's one of my favorite movies. I also love Plague Dogs. Both of them are Richard Adams books. Before reading, play the game first! It's free! I have played the game first. Let's read. I don't care about the locations. Events and timelines. And watched it as a kid. Hugo, child, sick. Father, mother, separate. Sick child. Batter and queen, parents. Reality breaking. True room. Event destroys the universe. Time standstill, shatters Earth. Eventually, Hugo leaves room. 3 survivors, Dedan, Japhet, and Enoch. Unites them together. Mom. Two were different at heart innately. The queen represents existence, vividness, and creation. Listen under her banner. The queen worked. Zone 1. Peace. Zone 0. Zone 1. Dedan. Fairness. Zone 2. Japhet added a library. Never be bored or blind. Zone 3. Sugar. Happiness. Frigid and confused why they could possibly understand. How could anyone continue to comprehend living in a fractured piece of a planet and wandering through the void of a broken reality? Dedan. These events. Self-sufficient. Sugar. Zones. Downtrodden. Specters. Attacking people. Phantoms were a threat. Why was the queen attacking with the phantoms? By the time the batter was aware, the phantoms crossing the line. I'm impure. Clears out phantoms. The dawn. Removes phantoms. Ellen. Answer for their safety. Stars and time. No, Blue, I do not. I did not have never heard of Stars and Time, but that sounds like Serena Starstruck, my genmate. It really does, I'll tell you that. Finally the batter transports himself to the room belonging to Hugo. Innocence. Confronts the queen. He is also attempts to defend his actions for Hugo's sake. I mean, they both focus too much on the world around them to remember whom was made that for Hugo. She attacks him. The batter is victorious. The queen begins the sun. Dying in breath, she regards the batter as her love. Begins to dream of the child Hugo in their room and passes on. Hugo is the last guardian, guardian of the room. His existence means that the true room cannot be purified, and as such, the lever that will once again destroy the universe cannot be pulled. Hugo is terribly sick and will die in agony. Hugo knows how to create. Oh, so he kills his child because he doesn't want the world to be recreated by Hugo. Stop the batter. The batter defeats the judge, and the judge is then violently killed. Batter pulls the lever, wiping the universe from existence. It is finally peace. If the player chooses the judge ending, it hires the judge to defeat him once for all. The batter says that the judge is still too late, that he preferred an empty, broken reality than the lack of reality altogether, and kills him. Wanders off into the empty zones, reflecting on the loss of life in each place, confident that he saved them. Possible few beings that remain in the purified zones. Zachary, a couple of Elysia, and probably Sugar, if she was left alive, and gathers them to live in peace in Zone 0. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, utopias cannot exist. They're not real. In fact, if you read books on utopias, I had a class on this once. Or like a unit on this once. Not a class, a unit. I had a unit on utopias once, like a unit reading period on utopias in one of my courses when I was younger. They talk a lot about how, or they ruminate on the fact that, first of all, utopias normally, if not completely, cannot exist past the first generation, because when a group joins together to create a utopia, normally you can't have more than about 10 people, and those 10 people or less, right, they agree to create utopia. But once you start to have kids in a utopia and do things like always sharing XYZ, these kids have not grown to desire to have utopia, right? So if they have not made that agreement from before or ever disagree with it, they are attacking the utopia, therefore disrupting the utopian mindset. Therefore, they sort of like take apart it. So like having more than one generation means you cannot have utopia. So in that way, you could say utopia is the death of a universe or a group of people. Meant to be utopia is breaking down. Judge failed to do his job, which made the queen too late to fix the issues, and she sent specters in frustration. A great monarch can't guarantee his successors will maintain his country. I mean, because I guess, you know, the thing is, like, after death, you no longer influence life. So therefore, you can no longer control what has happened, right? I think the thing about utopia is, if only, let's say, 10 people ever get to experience it, then what is the utopia for? Just that small group of people? You would think the concept of utopia is to save others, to help others. But if you were only helping yourself, who is that utopia for? And who gets to experience that utopia? Just those 10 people? What is the point of that utopia? And is not living in utopia immediately dystopian? What creates dystopia? But interesting. I mean, the thing about, like, the game that I think is interesting is just the fact that, like, these, what do you call it? Like, that Hugo, first of all, writes his parents into it. That's interesting to me. Because he inherently seems to both love and dislike them. And he's basically dying. You know? I think the batter intruding in to like purify everything, I don't think he goes about it the right way, but I think he goes about it in the way that I feel like a character like him would go about it, you know? And I guess it does ask the question, right? Is the world worth saving if it is no longer what inherently makes our world so enjoyable? Like, each area, they don't really have, the people don't really have things that are theirs, you know, and they don't really get to, seemingly they don't really seem that happy, but they're also not really complaining. So if they are happy, then who's to stop them from living the lives they are living, you know? I think like majority of the story makes sense in that way. Like, it's not, I guess, in his opinion, fair that the specters come in like the I'm in love with the villainous anime. I see. But what I don't understand is like, so what? I just don't really quite like, you know, I don't really know what the need is for why she was so upset about things and needed to create an enemy, because I feel like as the queen, what she could have done is to create, instead of using chaos to control chaos or power to control chaos, she didn't do, in my opinion, what would have been like a more, I don't know, definitive way of controlling them, which is to communicate with them or to create, I guess, like even a, like, I don't know. I think that creating the specters was probably the beginning of her downfall, because the specters didn't do anything but hurt her society, you know? Want other interpretations of the story? I mean, do other interpretations of the story make the story more impactful or make more sense? Like, sorry. Like, is there supposed to be something more meaningful about the game? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, reading more about it, like reading through people's fan theories of it, it's like, to me, the story doesn't impact me in like the same way as like the story of like something like Undertale impacts me, or like Fear and Hunger impacts me. Maybe it's because it's so metaphorical, or maybe it's because it's less literal, or maybe it's because you don't really get to bond with any of the characters in Off, which is kind of, I think, a detriment to it. Like, I never really cared about the batter or the mission the batter was on, because we never really create a reason why he so deeply needs to purify and why his way is the highway. And we never really meet other characters that have personalities. Like, the add-ons are like, the add-ons don't have personalities. You can give them personalities, but they don't. like have distinct personalities, and even if they represent the 3 zone leaders, like the 3 zone leaders don't really have features about them that make them endearing. And like, I think it makes it hard to connect with the story of off, you know? Like, it's not a bad story, but I think the story is inherently less impactful because of how you are enabled to connect with the characters in it. You know? Because, like, the puzzles also aren't very impactful. Some of them work pretty well, some of them are unnecessarily hard to figure out. I feel like if the story had a more concreteness to it, or the characters were more fleshed out, that it would, regardless of if the plot, like, completely made sense, it would impact you more. I, like, kind of wonder what makes it, like, it visually, I feel like, is extremely impressive. And so, and I think the scoring for it is extremely impressive. I wonder, like, I guess, is it a cult classic because of it being confusing? Like, what makes this a cult classic? What defines it as a cult classic? Because, like, a part of why I played it was that everyone seemed to make it seem like it was this, like, really deep, phenomenal game. Like, I went into it being like, well, it's supposedly, like, this super phenomenal, deep, very, very deep, like, super, like, nostalgic game that, like, everyone thinks is, like, super good. So in my head, I'm like, so it should be that. But I feel like playing it and finishing it, I didn't really get that sort of experience from it, you know? And it wasn't that I hated certain parts of the puzzles. Like, the puzzles, you know, every RPG Maker game has puzzles. That's, like, a part of the whole genre, you know? But I don't really understand what the thing is that makes it, like, so considered to be so overtly deep. Like, you know? Does that make sense? Like, maybe it's just a classic because it's maybe it's just considered a classic because of the fact, and like it's so nostalgic that just makes it, like, that's why everyone thinks of it as super good. At least the world is a representation of what Hugo experienced IRL. I mean, they are very basic to what a child would see. There's, like, an area of life that is very controlled and rigid, and you follow your spot and you don't move out of your spot, you know? There is, like, the part of the world that is more, like, explorative in terms of, like, knowledge, and you learn things and stuff like that. Like, there's that. There's, like, the part with the sugar, where it's, like, the person sort of just, like, blinds you with, like, gifts and things that, like, motivate you to continue on. Like, and it, from how he talks about his father, it seems like his father sort of took care of him by giving him gifts and taking care of him in the way of, like, sheltering him, and it seems like his mother was less so. But, I mean, that also, to me, reads as just, I mean, I guess, in my opinion, a lot of stories are like that. I do think it's cool that, like, at the end, if you choose to play as, the cat, like, you get to see the batter as, like, a monster. And that's, like, a representation of how he sees the batter. I think that's cool. I like that it implies that everything else we've seen so far is, like, we saw them as these whale monsters and ghost monsters and stuff because that's how we chose to see them. I think that's cool. But it's also not, like, astoundingly deep or anything. I feel like it's an issue with many RPG Maker games, yeah. Because, like, I don't know, to me it's like, it's kind of like it's like the, I don't know, like, it's like an issue of, like, I feel like a lot of games like to have that sort of vagueness to them because it gives more room for interpretation, but also I think if you're too vague, then it makes it hard to really enjoy the full story in itself, and also it like doesn't allow you to like have a connection to the characters if you don't let the characters have more personality. Like the batter doesn't have that much personality as a character. He's very set in his ways. He doesn't talk about why he won't change, and he doesn't talk to you a lot about why his values are good. And the child barely gets to speak. So we don't really connect with Hugo either, which makes it less impactful. I think if you had been able to talk to Hugo more, or when you saw not talk to him, but like got to hear more about Hugo throughout the cutscenes that he was in, that having to kill him would be more impactful, because I didn't want to kill him because he's a baby, but I don't think that's as impactful as if we got to know Hugo more, you know? Because we kind of get to know him a little bit, but we don't get to know his personality as much as I think we could, you know? I think I just like character development. I think I'm like I love characters. Num 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 num. Tasty. Num 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 num. I think that's what I liked about, that's what I really like about, like, Fear and Hunger 2, right? Like, and that's different from Fear and Hunger 1. That's why I prefer 2, right? Is because there's so much extra story to be told about each of the characters in Fear and Hunger 2. I like that you can bond more with them because of how they all have different reactions in their story talk, like, their talk scenes that they can have in different areas of the game. I like that in their endings, you get to see how they're impacted by what happened. I think, like, it makes you bond with them more. Like, I think especially in games where, like, at the end it's just implied that you just kill a bunch of people, it's, like, fun to hear more about the story. Do I think the gameplay was confusing? Yeah. What do I like most about Off? What did I like most about it? I liked, I think for Off, I think the things I liked the most was the art and the music. I think the visual stylization is really good. I think it's a beautiful game. Beautiful stylistic game. I think the BGM is Pog. BGM is super Pog. I think the character designs were really good. I liked the character design, which is, I mean, it's the art, but also it's like separate, you know? Can you play Pepper Steak? Pepper Steak game. Pepper Steak. Pepper Steak. There's a game called Pepper Steak. Oh, it's an OST. Yeah, here. Let me get my Edge browser out. Pepper Steak. Oh, I should play the extended version. Game sound. Game sound. Like, I think the music in this game is really good, you know? I think the puzzles are a little hard. Like, I feel like if you... Especially for, like, ones like, I feel like some of them are just, like... I mean, I guess maybe I'm stupid, but I think some of them are really confusing. You know? Like, not explaining much. Yeah, but Fear and Hunger 1 has better freaking lore it drops in the books around the temples and stuff. I have played Fear and Hunger 1. I've played Fear and Hunger 1 and I've played Fear and Hunger 2. I haven't gotten every ending in Fear and Hunger 1 yet, which I would love to do. But I have basically played every single ending in Fear and Hunger 2. They're two of my favorite games, other than Divinity Original Sin 2, and I like all Pokemon games. I also like Digimon Dawn and Dusk, and Digimon World DS. Because the thing about, I think, that helps with Fear and Hunger games is that if you take the time to read every single book, it helps flesh out the lore. What? You can't? But it... What? What do you mean? Are the monitors off for this? There you go. Why is the browser... What? Why can't you hear this? What is happening? Doesn't make any sense. It's playing and I can see it showing. Maybe we'll try... It makes no sense to me that you can't hear through that. Is that fixing it? Did that fix it? Fixed it? Okay. But yeah, I just don't understand, like... I think it would have benefited from having... Even if it was just in the books. Because, like, the thing about Fear and Hunger, right, is that if you don't read the books, you don't get the extra lore. I feel like Off had some books on the shelves, but the books were not very clear, and they were very few and far between. I feel like if there was more books, maybe that would have helped more with building the lore. But I'm also a huge fan of lore. Like, I really love lore, so that is also, like, a personal thing that I like. Like, I like when my stories have good lore. And I like when the lore is pretty clear and well-defined. You know? And I wish I regret killing things more and off, because the whole point is that I'm doing it wrong, right? That I'm not supposed to be killing everyone, but I'm doing it anyway, because in the name of purification. I wish that they had found a way to make me care more about the fact that I was impactfully basically eradicating entire zones of people, you know? Like, I feel like it would have benefited from a little bit more building into the interactions, so that I felt, as the player, for, like, guiding the batter, that there was more of a dissonance between how he was happy and more than happy to kill everyone, and I was not happy to, like, I as the player would feel regret doing it, you know? Like, I feel like if I had that impact where, like, it made me feel like I was regretting doing this, but I have to do it for the game to purify, to save the world, that would have helped with, like, the feeling of the game, like the ending feeling that you get, you know? Because at the end, the ending of the game is so that you can have the feeling at the end. Like, you should have a feeling. Because, really, it's like... You fight them and they're like, oh no, don't kill me. But it's like, yeah, everyone says, oh no, don't kill me, okay? Everyone says, don't kill me. No one says, oh yes, please kill me, you know? Like, that's not how the game works, you know? But in general, the game wasn't bad. I just think it could have been more impactful if they had worked a little bit more on the world building and the character building. Yeah. I think the next... Yeah, like, so what if it's gone? Like, I don't want to feel like that at the end of Off. I want to feel like, I can't believe I did that, you know? There's a paid Steam version. I saw that there's a paid Steam version. I have no idea if they've changed anything about the paid Steam version. But I will look into, now that we finished Off, I'm gonna start looking into what, after, like, my birthday and stuff, I'm gonna look into what's the next, RPG Maker game that we're gonna play together. Because I would like to play another one. I was thinking about playing some more obscure, horror ones, because I follow some channels that like specifically play more obscure horror ones, so I was thinking of doing that. Or we could revisit some classics, because I haven't played all the classics yet. Did I check out One Shot? I've never played One Shot, but I've heard of One Shot. Are you giving us a Baldur's Gate 3 stream? Well, the thing about Baldur's Gate 3 is that Baldur's Gate is not a good streaming game unless I feel like playing 51 parts. It's not easy to beat Baldur's Gate 3 streaming, you know? Like, that's like, if I was like, what if I played Baldur's Gate for an entire year and then finally on Christmas Day finished the streaming of it? Like, I think, like, the way to think about games, unless you're gonna, you know, like, stop playing them, like, the plan is to not finish them, like, I think it's been pretty, I think I've been really consistent. I've tried really hard to, like, make sure that I finish basically all the games I start on this channel, except for Reborn. This one will take 20,000 years, but haven't I finished most of them? Like, I'm finishing Cult of the Lamb. I'm almost in the final area. I just finished off. I finished, I haven't finished Skyrim. That was more for fun, but I don't really feel like getting motion sick every time I play a game. Even though I love Skyrim, that was so fun. I finished Little Goody Two Shoes. I finished Termina. Finished off. One day I'll finish Pokemon Reborn. Yume Nikki, I don't know if there's an actual ending to that game. Because I played that game for like 2.5 to 3 hours and nothing happened. And I don't know if that's because I'm stupid as hell or if there's a better or different reason for that. But I'm gonna try looking into another Pixel game to do. Yes, there is an ending. I went around clicking things for like hours and barely anything happened. Is there like a story to Yume Nikki? I feel like nothing really changed when I was doing that. Like, I was tapping all this stuff, solved a couple of puzzles, but the world never really changed. And I went into all these different rooms. I felt like I was walking in circles. It was fun to Zatsu over it, though, so maybe I'll play Yume Nikki again so I can Zatsu over it. It was so funny. Last night, Lemmy was like, "Oh, Toka, I'm gonna play Nikkei." And I was like, "Oh my god, Yume Nikkei? I played that game." She was like, "No, as in the boobs and butt game." And I was like, "Oh, that game. I see. I understand. Yes. That is I understand that." But there are a couple of different games I've been looking at to play next, so I'll probably do a poll for members so that you guys can, like, vote on which one you want me to start. Because they do, I guess, like, most RPG Maker games take, like, what, 4 to 5 like streams to complete for like RPG Maker games and stuff. There's a general accepted overall story. That's crazy. How long does that game take to beat? Is it like a really long game? I feel like it's hard to get endings without like reading a guide, because I was just clicking things for like a couple hours. But I guess that is technically a stream game. Like, you can just keep touching things and never even get the ending, and basically that's still content. And that's still content. I can just touch the walls and Yume Nikki and talk with you, and that's basically a Zatsu with a video in the background. That's basically the equivalent of me playing Subway Surfer, but it's an obscure RPG Maker game. Is that not right? That's just like if I played Subway Surfer in the background. 2-in-1 deal, true. But yeah, okay. Let me look. Oh my god, it's already 6:10. That's crazy. I told myself I was only gonna stream till 5:30, but I guess we finished like later than I thought. I didn't even notice. But let's set up to raid. Let me go look at who we're gonna raid today. Let me look. Content. Live. Who's playing stuff right now? Have I ever played Parasite Eve? No, I've never heard of that game. Parasite Eve. Let me see. This looks like a game that would make me motion sick, but no, I've never played it or heard of it. I can't really play 3D games, unfortunately. I can play Pokemon Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't know what makes Pokemon. I don't know what makes Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon like Pokemon Legends of Arceus so easy for me to play regardless of the fact that they're technically in 3D. It might just be the amount of movement, like it doesn't have a lot of movement. Have I ever played Omori? I have not. I played like the first like 30 minutes of the game until we got to like the battling system, and I was like, I cannot understand this battling system for the life of me. And then I gave up. But I mean, I also didn't understand the battling system very well for this game, and I still played it anyway. What I'm allergic to? I'm allergic to cat hair, dog hair. I'm allergic to pollen. I'm allergic to many types of pollen, actually, not just like not all of them are the same, but I'm allergic to many types of pollen. I'm allergic to dust. I'm allergic to mold. I'm allergic to mildew. I'm allergic to dust mites, which is different than dust, I believe. I'm also allergic to certain types of scents make it really hard for me to breathe. Yeah. I'm allergic to a lot of things. I also have asthma, so I'm also, it makes, just in general, it's harder to breathe a lot of the time. I'm allergic to a lot of things. I'm also allergic to grass, so, like, it's just a general, the things that exist in life. Let's see. Who's streaming what? Saihate Station. Hate Station. Medical exemption? I mean, the allergy isn't bad enough where I wouldn't have a job, because I do have job. But, like, what do you call? I, like, tend to think of it as more of, like, I'm allergic to it in the way that, like, I sneeze a lot from touching grass, and certain types of grasses give me a rash, so I don't technically touch a lot of grass with my bare skin. But, you know, I still go to parks and, like, sit on a blanket in the grass. We're gonna raid into, let me pull up her stream. As long as I'm not rolling around in it. No, I still sneeze and stuff, but I mean, that's just how life works. We're gonna go into, Sarah Kisera, who is from Lucid Multimedia. She's playing Saihate Station. So we're gonna go raid into her. But I will see you all next week on Wednesday. I'll try to put out at least 2 shorts over the next couple days, and I'll try to keep you guys updated on Twitter as well. But I will see you all next Wednesday for Pokemon Reborn with Lemmy. Oh my god. Sarah is playing Saihate Station. I don't know what it is, but it looks really good, so I might play. It looks really good. It looks like a 2D game, so I like it. But we're gonna raid into her, and we're just gonna say, what did we say last night? Crybaby, Stampede. Stampede is kind of funny. Drop. Sheep. That's kind of funny if we do Crybaby Stampede. Don't you think? Isn't that kind of funny? Generic one? Yeah, Stampede! Watch out, there's a Stampede! It's kind of cute. Let's use that. Okay. I will see you all on Wednesday, but I'll try my best to post some shorts for you guys while I'm working on stuff. But I'll see you guys again soon, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.